Proposition 19 would change the rules for tax assessment transfers. In California, eligible homeowners can transfer their tax assessments to a different home of the same or lesser market value, which allows them to move without paying higher taxes. Homeowners who are eligible for tax assessment transfers are persons over 55 years old, persons with severe disabilities, and victims of natural disasters and hazardous waste contamination. The ballot measure would allow eligible homeowners to transfer their tax assessments anywhere within the state and allow tax assessment to be transferred to a more expensive home with an upward adjustment. Number of times their tax assessment can be transferred would increase from 1 to 3 for persons over 55 years old or with severe disabilities. Disaster and contamination victims would continue to be allowed one transfer. So how would the ballot measure affect inherited properties? Well, according to Ballotpedia, in California, parents or grandparents can transfer primary residential properties to their children or grandchildren without the property's tax assessment resetting to market value. Other types of properties, such as vacation homes and business properties, can also be transferred from parent to child or grandparent to grandchild, with the first $1 million exempt from reassessment when transferred. The ballot measure would eliminate the parent to child and grandparent to grandchild exemption in cases where the child or grandchild does not use the inherited property as their principal residence, such as using a property, a rental house, or a second home. When the inherited property is used as the recipient's principal residence but has a market value above $1 million, an upward adjustment in assessed value would occur. The ballot measure would also apply these rules to certain farms. Beginning on February 16, 2023, the taxable value of inherited principal residential property would be adjusted each year at a rate equal to the change in the California House Price Index. So what would the ballot measure do with changes in the revenue? According to Ballotpedia, the ballot measure would create the California Fire Response Fund, CFRF, and County Revenue Protection Fund, CRPF. The ballot measure would require the California Director of Finance to calculate additional revenues and net savings resulting from the ballot measure. The California State Controller would be required to deposit 75% of the calculated revenue to the Fire Response Fund and 15% to the County Revenue Protection Fund. The County Revenue Protection Fund would be used to reimburse counties for revenue losses related to the measure's property tax changes. The Fire Response Fund would be used to fund fire suppression staffing and full-time station-based personnel. A yes vote on Prop 19 would allow eligible homeowners to transfer their tax assessments anywhere within the state and allow tax assessments to be transferred to a more expensive home with an upward adjustment. Increase the number of times that persons over 55 years old or with severe disabilities can transfer their tax assessments from 1 to 3. Require that inherited homes that are not used as principal residences, such as second homes or rentals, be reassessed at market value when transferred, and allocate additional revenue or net savings resulting from the ballot measure to wildfire agencies and counties. A no vote opposed this constitutional amendment, therefore continuing to allow eligible homeowners to transfer their tax assessments within counties and to homes of equal or lesser market value. Keep the number of times that persons over 55 years old or with severe disabilities can transfer their tax assessments at 1, and allow the tax assessments on inherited homes, including those not used as principal residences, to be transferred from parent to child or grandparent to grandchild. The support list for Prop 19 is pretty long. So if you want to go ahead and look at all the names and all the organizations that support Prop 19, click on the link in the description box below that will take you to this website. Here's a statement of opposition from Howard Jarvis Taxpayer Association. And these are statements of opposition from the Orange County Register Editorial Board, Mercury News and East Bay Times Editorial Boards, and the Bakersfield Californian Editorial Board. If you would like to learn more, please feel free to visit these resources and links that will be in the description box. Please feel free to share this among your friends, family, and others as we get closer to Election Day. Thank you, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.